In this video, we're going to learn how to solve these physics repeated questions under plane and curved surfaces, a reflection of light. So we're going to practice with 8 repeated questions for this subtopic. Let's get started. The first question I have here says, a ray of light makes an angle of 35 degrees with a plane mirror. What is the angle of reflection? Alright, so for this particular question, to get the angle of reflection, all you need is to subtract this 35 degree from 90. Alright, so it will be 90 minus 35 degrees. So when you punch this on the calculator, you're going to have 55 degrees, and that will be the answer to this question. The correct option is option B. Alright, so that's it for this question. Let's wipe this and solve the next repeated question. The next repeated question will be this question. It says, a ray of light passing through the center of curvature of a concave mirror is reflected by the mirror at. Now, take note of this particular question. The correct option in this question is option A, which is 0 degrees. So when you basically solve this or do the experiment, you will arrive at 0 degrees. So at 0 degrees, the light passing through the center of curvature of a concave mirror will be reflected by the mirror. Alright, so that's it for this question. The next repeated question will be this one. It says, to produce a parallel beam of light from a concave mirror. Now note that another term for concave mirror in light is converging mirror. Alright, so it says to produce a parallel beam of light from a concave mirror, the distance at which the lamp should be placed from the mirror is equal to, we have option A, 2 times the focal length, option B, 2 times the radius of curvature, option C, the distance of the image, option D, the focal length. So the correct option to this question will be option D, that's the focal length. The next repeated question will be this one. It says the most suitable type of mirror used for the construction of the searchlight is the, now option A, we have concave mirror, convex mirror, parabolic mirror, spherical mirror. So the correct option is option C, which is parabolic mirror. The next question will be this one. It says, after reflection from the concave mirror, rays of light from the sun converges at option A beyond the radius of curvature at the focus, between the focus and radius of curvature at the radius of curvature. So the correct option here is option B, which is at the focus. So that's it for this question. The next repeated question will be this one. So guys, before you attempt this question, if you are new to our channel, ensure that you are subscribed to our channel for more of our videos. We really appreciate this. So this question says, which types of mirrors are capable of producing parallel beams of light, such as those arising from the headlamp of a car? So we have cylindrical mirrors, parabolic mirrors, spherical mirrors, plane mirrors. So the correct option here is option B, which is parabolic mirrors. Okay, so let's go to the next repeated question, which is this one. It says, if a man stands symmetrically in front of the two mirrors which are placed side by side at an angle of 72 degrees, find the number of images formed. Now guys, take notes of this particular question. Very important. Oftentimes I've seen this kind of question repeated, though they might change the degree of the angle, but the same principle of formula you need to apply. So to solve this question, when you want to get number of images formed, the formula we apply, 360 degrees over the degree of the angle given in the question. Here we have 72 degrees minus 1. Had even the degree of the angle given here was 30 degrees, what would have put here would be 30. Had even it was 45, what would have put here to replace 72 would have been 45, in that order. Alright, but here we have 72 degrees, so we are working with 72. So when you divide 360 degrees by 72, you're going to get 5. So 5 minus 1 will give you 4. So 4 images will be formed. The correct option here is option A. 4 images will be formed. Okay, so that's it for this question. Let's wipe this now and look at the last repeated question before we end this class. So the last repeated question I have here is this one. It says, if an object is placed between two parallel plane mirrors with the reflecting surfaces facing each other, how many images of the object will be formed? We have option A 2, option B infinite, option C 8, option D 4. So the correct option to this question is option B, which is infinite. Alright, so that's how many images of the object will be formed, infinite. So that's it for this video. Hope you learned something interesting from this video. We looked at 8 repeated questions under plane and curved surfaces in reflection of light for physics. Let's go to the video, guys. If you are new to our channel once more, ensure that you subscribe to this channel for more of our videos. Also like, share and comment on this video. Let me know how you feel for what I learned from this video. If you seem to have any specific question to ask regarding what I've talked about in this video, feel free to give your question at the comment section below and I'll ensure to give you a response. Also, ensure that you're part of our channel membership by clicking on the join button to become part of our channel membership, where you'll be receiving special information that will help to simplify your academic work. Alright, so join us now. I'll be glad you did. Having done that, click on the screen above and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.